Roger Lemerre was born on June 2, 1948, in the small town of Cesson, located in the Brittany region of France. Raised in a working-class family, Lemerre's early life revolved around sports, and he developed an interest in football at a young age. His athletic talent was apparent early on, and football became a way for him to express his passion for competition and teamwork. Growing up in an era where French football was becoming increasingly competitive, Lemerre was inspired by local and national heroes and dreamt of making a mark in the sport. Lemerre began his football journey at the local club, Cesson Rennes, where he joined the youth ranks. His impressive performances on the field quickly caught the eye of scouts, and by the age of 17, he joined the prestigious Rennes Football Club in 1965. Initially a central midfielder, Lemerre's versatility and intelligence on the field led him to a long and successful career as a player. His disciplined approach and tactical understanding of the game would lay the foundation for his later work as a coach. Lemerre's playing career spanned over a decade, and he achieved success both at the club and international level. He spent the majority of his playing years at Stade Rennais, where he became a key figure in the club's midfield. Lemerre's calm demeanor, tactical awareness, and ability to read the game allowed him to excel in French football's top divisions, and his leadership qualities began to shine through early in his career. After several seasons at Stade Rennais, Lemerre moved to Reims in 1972, where he continued to hone his skills as a creative and intelligent midfielder. At Reims, he contributed significantly to the club's performance in both domestic competitions and European tournaments. His presence in the midfield was critical in controlling the tempo of matches, and his passing ability earned him a reputation as a cultured playmaker. Although Lemerre had a solid playing career, he did not achieve the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, particularly in the international sphere. He earned 3 caps for the French national team during his playing years, representing his country between 1973 and 1975. Lemerre was known for his work ethic and reliability, but his career was somewhat overshadowed by the success of other players in France's golden generation of the 1970s. Coaching career, the early years. After retiring from playing in 1982, Roger Lemerre quickly transitioned to coaching. His deep understanding of the game, combined with his ability to analyze players' strengths and weaknesses, made him an ideal candidate to lead teams at various levels. Lemerre's early coaching career was spent managing lower-tier clubs, where he gradually honed his management style and developed a reputation as a tactical and disciplined coach. In 1984, Lemerre was appointed as the coach of AS Cherbourg, where he gained his first experience at the helm of a professional team. Although the club was in the second division, Lemerre's leadership and tactical insights helped Cherbourg improve significantly. This early success caught the attention of larger clubs, and in 1985, Lemerre moved to Brest, another French club playing in the top flight. While at Brest, Lemerre continued to showcase his managerial abilities, though he was unable to bring the club lasting success in Ligue 1. Nevertheless, his focus on discipline, organization, and team cohesion earned him recognition as a promising coach. Over the next few years, Lemerre would continue to develop his coaching philosophy, which was grounded in strong defense, structured midfield play, and effective counterattacks. Coaching career peak. National team success. Lemerre's career reached its peak when he was appointed the head coach of the French national football team in 1998, a position that would define his legacy in the sport. This appointment came after Aimé Jacquet had led France to victory in the 1998 FIFA World Cup, and the French Football Federation was looking for a successor to continue the team's success on the international stage. Lemerre, a former French international himself, was chosen to lead Les Bleus. Under Lemerre's stewardship, France continued to enjoy success at the international level. In 2000, he guided the French national team to victory in the UEFA European Championship. This was a remarkable achievement, as the French team had already been crowned world champions 2 years earlier. Lemerre's tactical acumen, ability to inspire his players, and balanced approach to team selection were key factors in their triumph in the tournament. The 2000 UEFA Euro final saw France defeating Italy in a dramatic penalty shootout, further solidifying Lemerre's place as one of the most accomplished coaches in European football. Lemerre's leadership continued to bring success to French football, and he remained at the helm of the national team until 2002. Under his guidance, France also reached the 2002 FIFA World Cup, although the tournament ended in disappointment, with the team failing to make it out of the group stages. Despite this setback, Lemerre's earlier achievements with France and his reputation as a tactician remained intact. Main achievements. Roger Lemerre's coaching career was defined by several key achievements, both at the club and national team levels. Some of his main accomplishments include UEFA European Championship 2000. Lemerre's greatest achievement as a coach came in 2000 when he led France to victory in the UEFA European Championship. His tactical awareness and leadership were crucial in guiding the team to success in the tournament. FIFA Confederations Cup 2001. Lemerre also led France to victory in the FIFA Confederations Cup, where they defeated Japan in the final. This tournament win added to his growing reputation as a successful international manager. Manager of the Year. Lemerre received numerous individual accolades during his coaching career, including being named French Coach of the Year multiple times. Influential in French football. Lemerre's work with the French national team continued to shape the future of French football, as he helped maintain the team's position among Europe's elite. His ability to manage high-profile players and bring the best out of his squad was recognized both in France and abroad. Later years. Coaching and life after France. After stepping down as the French national team coach in 2002, Lemerre continued his coaching career with various clubs, including Tunisia. He was appointed as the national team coach of Tunisia in 2004, where he had considerable success. Lemerre led Tunisia to the 2004 Africa Cup of Nations, where the team finished as runners-up. Under his guidance, Tunisia became one of the more formidable teams in African football. Lemerre continued to manage clubs and national teams after his stint with Tunisia, although his success was more limited in his later years. He coached several teams in the French lower leagues, including Châteauroux and Laval, but did not replicate the same success he achieved during his time with France. In addition to coaching, Lemerre took on various roles within football organizations, contributing to the development of the sport both in France and internationally. He remained involved in football analysis and commentary, using his extensive experience to provide insights into tactical trends and team management. Retirement and legacy. Roger Lemerre's retirement from coaching came in the mid-2010s after a long and storied career. Despite not having the same success in his later years as he did at the peak of his career, Lemerre is still regarded as one of the most respected figures in French football. His leadership of France during their golden years in the late 1990s and early 2000s, along with his role in developing the national team, left an indelible mark on the sport. Lemerre's legacy is defined by his calm demeanor, tactical intelligence, and the ability to manage high-pressure situations. He is remembered as the coach who helped France build on their 1998 World Cup success and continue their dominance in European football. Today, Lemerre remains an influential figure in football, admired for his contribution to the development of French football on the global stage.